Okay. I wonder if this... Can you guys hear me? I messed with the settings earlier, and I think I messed something up. Okay, I fixed it. Yeah, I fixed it. Oh my goodness. That was stupid. I did a stupid thing. Stupid OBS making me 2 minutes late for my own stream. Okay. I tried to switch to use my new microphone because I've never actually streamed with my new microphone before, so it kind of ruined things. I'll be right back, guys. I need to get some water. I would have grabbed it earlier, but you know, OBS decided to be such a butt. Okay, be right back. Okay, I have returned. Thank you, Coffee Fruit. I'm glad you like my squeaky dog toy voice. No, I'm so unprepared. Where's my tablet? Where is it? There it is. Oh yeah, this woman, she stacked to the T's. That was what the person who commissioned this, she wanted her to be, you know, well endowed. So that's what I gave her. So what I'm gonna be doing today is I'm gonna be working on this. This is a VTube model that was commissioned from me. I designed the character and everything. She looks really fancy. So I haven't actually I finished the sketch, I added the tails. I think I'm going to still do some work on the tails, so I just kind of have placeholder tails right there. I don't really like them all that much, but I needed to like show her where the tails were going to be for her model. So I just kind of drew these in real quickly. Alrighty, so let's see. Because yesterday I was working on, like I said in my last video, I am working on a VTube model for myself. Let me show you guys real quick. It's gigantic, so I'm gonna have to close this one. Otherwise, I don't know if the stream's gonna lag. So let me I'll show you mine real quick, and then I will work on the other one. Where are you, me? There you are. Yep, it's lagging the stream. Yep, there we go. So this is my model so far. I'm not like the character's name is Manu too. I'm not I'm not gonna be changing my name or anything. But this is the model that I'm working with so far. She's turning out really nice. Unfortunately, I'm not able to color it in my normal way of coloring because I'm kind of worried about the texture looking really weird with 2D Live. So I just did this kind of soft type of coloring. Anyway, that's the type of coloring we're going to be doing on this other character too. Thank you, I'm glad you guys like her so far. Hopefully within the next like month or so, I'll have my model completely done so that I can, you know, start streaming with it. I want to start a Twitch channel, but I'm going to wait to start it until I have my my model done. I'm glad you guys like her. Oh yeah, her dress is like my favorite part. Alright, so first, what I'm gonna do, like I did on my model, I'm gonna have to, 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 I'm gonna have because you had to cut these up weirdly for 2D Live. So I'm just gonna kind of plan where I need to, no, I need a bolder color. Areas that I'm gonna need to cut. So these are gonna need to be cut. This is one section that needs to be cut. And then this needs to be cut. Just kind of, doing this just kind of gives me an idea of like where I need to put some special attention. So this is gonna be cut, her bust is gonna be cut. I thought you were gonna be a Trash VTuber. I still am a Trash VTuber. It's just a little bit different. I have a story about that. Just you know, trust me. When I debut, you'll see how I incorporate my trash persona into my new model. And then I need to cut these tails. And then her arms. It's supposed to look so weird. And then her legs need to be cut. And I think I also need to cut this back part too. So this part. Okay. Is he a Gumiho? I don't know. No. She's a. This character's a wolf, not a fox. Alrighty, so let me just merge all these together because this is the base coloring that I did, just so I could show the client what the characters will look like with all the colors on there. Okay. For some reason, I always thought that VTubers were made from middle up and not a full body. Yeah, most of them, I would say like a good chunk of them are full body. And then like they just kind of put them, like when they position them on the screen, they just kind of position them like, you know, like kind of like a half body. But I have seen some where they're like a full, like not full body, I mean like a half body. That's me out here cutting off limbs. You have them cutting up all of those limbs. That kind of, doing that like, because you have to cut these weirdly for 2D Live, which isn't so bad because I usually already like work in sections, so like it's not the weirdest thing, but I just kind of have to do that so I know where I'm gonna have to cut them, because certain, like, the way that you have to cut it, like, the neck has to be separate from the head, and, like, the arms gotta be separate from, like, the bottom of the arm has to be separate from the top of the arm, but some of it I'm gonna do, like, later on, like, some of it I'm just gonna, like, finish and then I'm gonna cut it. It's so weird. I watched a bunch of tutorials on how to cut, a VTube model, because I've wanted to be one for a while. And I got the cutting down pretty well. There's some stuff I'm still kind of weird on, like the face. I haven't done anything with the face yet, but I'm going to watch a few more tutorials on that before I actually attempt to do it. Am I a doctor now? I would be the worst doctor on the face of the planet. Do I have a Discord? I do have a Discord, but like I'm not very active on it yet. I'm just kind of waiting to debut to like as a VTuber to open up everything again, if that makes any sense. Because like I need to do some like artwork for my debut, and then like I want to open up the revamp the Discord for my debut. Look at his head. It's lopsided. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Maple. I don't hear it, guys. Like, it's so funny because like I said that in my last video I brought up again that people say I sound like Mabel, and like I had to comment. This made me laugh, and like, cause I was like, oh yeah, I asked my friends if I sound like Mabel, and they were like, no. And then a comment was just like, man, your friends lying to you. And I'm all like, they might be for all I know, man. I'm also planning on I'm gonna get a second monitor before I do things too. So right now I have one monitor and I just kind of looking at the chat on my phone. But I wanna, you know, be fancy and get two monitors. So like one monitor will be for all the arts and stuff, and the other monitor will be for like the chat. Because I want to stream like a lot more. Because it's fun. I like interacting with you guys. My face is kind of lopsided. My last video. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed. I'm glad you liked it. Oh, that is not the right. That is not the right one. So I'm working on. I need to. There's like so many. I didn't realize this. I should have realized it, but I didn't. There's a lot you have to like do before you debut as a VTuber. Like I have to set up my Twitch, and I want to set up redo the Discord, and I gotta do all these fancy artwork for myself. And you know, obviously I gotta finish my model. My music's a little loud. Oh, let me see. I'll turn it down a little bit. Is that better? I have my headphones in, so I don't know. Like, to me it's not loud, but I don't know if it's loud for you guys. Because this mic I got, well, it does make my voice sound nice. It is because, like, I'm in a giant room. And my room, well, it's not a giant room, but, like, my room, like, I don't have a lot of furniture in here at the moment. Because where I'm currently living, I was only supposed to be living here for, like, a year, but then, like, Miss Rona happened, and that didn't happen, so, like, I'm living here for, like, another year. And so I didn't, like, ever fill up my room with a bunch of furniture, so it was like, oh, well, I'm not going to be living here for a long time, and that didn't happen. But I think, like, the emptiness of the room kind of makes me echo, with this mic. And, like, in post-production, I can fix it, but, like, on the stream, there's nothing I can do about it. Might be off topic, but have you ever heard of shifting becoming a trend on TikTok? I do not. I've never heard it. Is that like that thing, like, I used to hear about them. I don't know if the people still do that, but like there was just people who were like, I don't know, would say that they were like animals or something in the past life. I don't know what they call those. I don't know what they're called. I watched a documentary about them before, but it was like people who think that they were an animal in their previous life, so then like in this life they kind of like have animal traits or whatever, and then like, you know what I'm talking about? Not like a furry, but like the next step of a furry, I guess. I don't remember what they were called. They were all over the internet a few years ago. They were, they had a name. I can't remember. I haven't thought about them in a long time. I don't remember. Otherkin! Otherkin! That's what they were called. They were Otherkin, and, like, they would shift and become, like, their animal, like, counterpart or whatever. When I hear shifting, that's what I think of. I think of Otherkin. Oh, like reality show. I'm over here thinking about Otherkins. I'm not on TikTok, so like I don't know too much about TikTok. Like all of my friends are obsessed with it and they're always on it, but like I'm never on it. And they're like, you should start a TikTok, and I'm all like, eventually. So I don't know too much of the... I usually find out about TikTok trends from them, but they have not talked about it, so I don't know. More like people moving their minds into a different reality. That sounds horrifying. I would be so afraid. Like, oh my god, no. I'm not about that sort of stuff. I'm just like, while the concept of it is interesting, the very thought of it is horrifying. Because, like, you don't know, like, what if something goes wrong? What if you're, like, stuck in another, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, that sort of stuff freaks me out. Oh, ew, look, it's a Damon. That's my friend Damon. Everyone say ew to him. I get all my TikTok news from YouTube. Me too. Like, I'll see, like, the TikTok trends on YouTube. Like a nerd, and I'll watch them there. Like, I learned about, what was the last trend I learned about? It was the, I think it was the femboy hooters. That's the last one I I heard about. And I watched so many videos because it was so funny to me. Oh god. Oh god, hi Josh. Hi. My friends are in the stream, guys. Switch into the Walking Dead. Oh god. Can you imagine though? Like, yeah, what if like you were like doing like the whole like reality shifting and you just like shifted into like a shitty world? Like, I would for one would not want to live in the Attack on Titan world. Nah, I ain't about it. Cause like, if you're not like, I don't even know what they're called, but like, you know, the people who fight the Titans or whatever. If you're not one of them, like, life's gonna suck. I mean, not even for them it sucks. They still get like eaten and stuff, but I mean, like, at least they kind of have like a fighting chance, so like they can maybe, you know, not get eaten. Damon, well, Damon sounds ill. Cause like if I had a choice on like what world I would get sent to, like if something like that happened, I would go to like Super Mario or something. Like, worst you get is Bowser being a butthole, like, you know what I mean? And everything's so like bright and happy there. You can just like live as a normal citizen. I mean, like I said, yeah, Bowser's being like a butthole half of the time, but like you would know Mario would always save the day, so it wouldn't even be like a big deal, you know? You can choose where to go and how you look and stuff. That'd be cool. That's kind of like live action SAO. Without the video game aspect, I guess. What if you could shift into a doujin? Fangirls would jump at the opportunity. Oh my god, if you could shift into a doujin, like there'd be so many people up in like those like K-pop like fan fictions that the people be writing. Alright. Should I do her leg now? Yes, I will do her leg now. Because there's a part of her leg that's showing some skin. So I'm gonna color that just particular part of her leg, and I will deal with fixing that other part later. This is gonna be weird. I just gotta make a mental note to myself that I have to color her stocking over this leg part. Sure, Mario Land is great and happy until the shadow of flying ship comes and chaos ensues. Yeah, but Mario always saves the day, so it's fine. Like, Mario legit always saves the day, so it's fine. I would want to ship into Attack on Titan just to see everything unfold. I wouldn't want to be there because you know you get eaten. Unless you're a Titan, you're gonna get eaten. You're gonna be someone's dinner. Those Titans are always hungry. They'll be like, look at you, you'll be looking mighty tasty today. I want to be isekai'd into girls. What is it? Oh, is that the one? Girls Panzer. Isn't that the one with like the sentient like warships or tanks? I don't remember. They're either tanks or warships. I can't think of an anime I'd want to be isekai'd into, because like all of them got like garbage stuff going on. You know, I guess maybe if there was like one that was kind of slice of life. Because like, what if you go like isekai'd into like, I don't know, like Demon Slayer or something, and you're not a Demon Slayer, you're just like a regular ass person? Life would be terrible, man. Just like, or if you were to be like, let's say you were isekai'd into the Marvel universe and you didn't have superpowers, your life would suck. Like, it would be terrible to live as a regular person in that universe. I would go into a world that's set in a lot of chaos. I mean, it would be pretty fun just having random monsters flying at you. Nah, that's not fun. That's horrifying. Nah, I want to live just a nice, peaceful life. Just give me something from like a slice of life anime or show or something. I'll go to that. Imagine being an SAO or so. Oh no! Oh god, no. I mean, the idea of SAO is fun. Like, the idea of it is fun. Actually, no, not the entire idea, because like I didn't watch all of SAO, but from what I remember, like they get stuck in the game. The idea of getting stuck in the game is not fun, but the idea of having like a game like that would be fun. Also, nobody dies in Mario. Even the enemies. Yeah, exactly. No one dies in Mario. It's like that's like that's where I'd go. I'd go to Mario. Because Mario always saves the day, and no one ever technically dies. And, you know, it's colorful, got good music. As long as you're not Princess Peach, you're fine. Like, in Mario games, the stakes are never, like, super high, you know what I mean? Oh, I almost forgot our shoulders. Honey, we go into a wholesome world with none of the scary stuff. Yes, exactly. We go into a wholesome place. Nothing scary. Just people being nice and friendly. Being like isekai'd into like some crazy magical world with all this crazy nonsense would be my worst nightmare. Even if I was like the main character, that'd still suck. The fairy tale arc was okay. I watched a part of the I watched part of it. I think I watched up to that part, and I was just like, yeah, this is getting a little out of hand. The whole fairy tale arc was kind of unnecessary. I was like, this is just getting way out of hand. Like, what is all this? What is this creepy man doing all these creepy man things to Asuna? What did she ever do? What did she do to him? Poor Asuna. I think you're thinking about Lane. Girls Panzer is about girls and actual tanks. Oh, so that one's about actual tanks, like they drive in tanks. Because I remember there used to be really popular anime, like I want to say early 2000s, which it was either, I don't remember which one. It was either these girls were like sentient versions of tanks or aircrafts or warships. I don't remember, but like it was really popular back in the day. I sound so old. Back in my day, we used to have highbrow anime about girls who were tanks. Y'all whippersnappers don't know anything about that. Gross. Isekai'd into Budokan. Oh no, I'm good. Well, I would like to be a macho girl, that'd be cool, but like, not a Madoka macho girl. Not even a Sailor Moon macho girl, man. Look, a lot of bad stuff happened to them, man. And like, at one point she's like in college, and I'm like, how would she even have time to go to school at all, to be able to go to college with all the nonsense she has to deal with? And Like, she has, like, the most cringiest, like, love interest in the world. Tuxedo Mask is gross. For Asuna, she took advantage of Kirito when he was a saint. I mean, I didn't know that about her because I didn't watch all of SAO. But, I mean, apparently, I guess they worked it out because they're kind of like a thing. Imagine being in Asa's place in Black Clover. Nope. Yeah, nope. Nah, I'd leave him. I'd be like, nah, I'm gonna go find an island somewhere and I'm just gonna, relax over here. Maybe I'll become a fisherman, you know? Become an artist, fish on the side, make a farm. But am I gonna be fighting people with my non-magical powers and my gigantic sword? Hell no. I would be what you call a reluctant protagonist. Imagine being isekai in the Cardcaptor Sakura. I could do Cardcaptor Sakura. I could do that. I could deal with that. That wouldn't be the worst. Or like Magic Knight Rares. I could do that too, even though like I'd have to fight. That's not so bad. It's the like hella gory ones that like. Can you imagine being isekai into like the like what is that anime called? Like Overlord World or Goblin Slayer? Oh hell no! Would I be going Goblin Slayer? it's those questionable animes that are the problem. I just discovered your channel and been your English. I just discovered your channel and just was been your videos. I thought you were streaming. I love your art so much. Thank you. Hi, welcome. Take me to what is that? I can't even pronounce it. That's that new like really popular shonen anime. What was it? Jujutsu Kaisen? Jujutsu. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I know what you're talking about though. I've not watched it though. What if you were the false protagonist as in the English language? What if you were the false protagonist rather than the actual protagonist so you could just die? Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't want to be any type of protagonist. I'd be an NPC. I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay being an NPC. As long as I can live like a peaceful life. I don't think I'd make a very good protagonist. Is the thing. I'd be a very bad protagonist. I had to watch the stuff Anna for watching. Yeah, no, you don't want to watch Goblin Slayer, man. Like, I watched the first episode and I didn't watch anymore. I knew everything I needed to know about that show after I watched the first episode. And I'm like, I'm not watching any more of this. This is not what I expected when I saw the artwork. I'm just like, oh god, okay, no. Yeah, that would be like literally one of the worst places to be isekai'd into would be Goblin Slayer. She was like, dude, there's something good at him. I'm glad you stopped her because she would have been traumatized. What a laugh. Goodness, I can't get this line straight on her boobie. Okay, there we go. Not gonna lie though, like, her outfit would be very uncomfortable. She has, like, no support from this outfit that I designed for her. Please, NPCs die all the time. Okay, so, if I couldn't be an NPC, I'd be, like, a secondary character or something. Like a supporting character that, like, or, like, a love interest. I could be a love interest because, like, the love interests usually live. But I don't want to be the protagonist. I'd be a really shitty protagonist. Okay, so I think I got all the skin now. Oh no, I'm missing some right here and here. I'm trying to be precise with this, but it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna have to color over her skin anyway. The NPCs spawn over and over every time after painful. You got a point there. Okay, yeah, no, we'll be the love interest, because love interests they usually live. And you know, usually the protagonist isn't such a butthole, so you know, being the love interest wouldn't be so bad. But like if the protagonist is a freaking butthole, that's gonna be a whole other story. Cause like some protagonists, I'm just like, what I always like to the love interest, I'm like, what do you see in them? They're so gross. I couldn't contain myself with the first few minutes of having to heard of Sakamoto. I watched our entire thing. I freaking love him. Yes, I'm isekai into there. That's a good place to be isekai into. That anime is fabulous. Like, there was one scene that made me laugh so hard. I don't remember what it was. It's been such a long time since I watched it, but I think it was like, what was it? There was like a scene where they're like bullying him, and they like throw water at him when he's in like the toilet, and he just happens to have an umbrella. But that's not the scene that made me laugh really hard. I can't remember what it is. I should rewatch that because like it brought me so much joy. It was so stupid, but like in a good way. You subscribe to side character, not NPC. Yeah, I could be a side character. Side character's probably best then. NPC, they get death, but I mean, like, you could be like an important NPC. There's some like NPCs and like RPGs and stuff that are important so they don't die. You could be one of them. We need to create a comic where Monty is just a love interest in a really shows a slice of life anime. I'd be terrible. I'm so cringy, guys. I'd be so bad. Like, I'm so awkward and cringy. I would be the worst protagonist. Everyone would be so irritated with me. Oh, there's an ambulance outside. I have my window open, so I'm sure you guys can hear that. Something's burning down. I wouldn't want to be the love interest. Oh yeah, the love interest is 7 deadly sins. Oh my goodness, we hear you, ambulance. I hope everybody's okay, but you're really loud. Yeah, like, what's his name? Meliodas is kind of... He's like a little creep, I mean, like... Because, like, he looks super cute, but, like, he's a creep. Oh, you're fine, Taco Tail Girl. See you next time. I make your heart sing. You're so nice. I was planning on like streaming earlier today, like when I made the announcement. What was it, like the other day? I was like, oh, maybe I'll stream earlier than 6 o'clock. But then I thought about it and I was like, I'm gonna sleep in. So I slept in. That's why this stream is so late. I'm probably gonna be streaming for like at least 2 to 3 hours. I wanna get the skin and the hair done for sure today. And we'll see what else I can get done. He literally does the most for... Yeah, he's such a freaking creep. And like, he looks like a child, and that freaks me out. Like, I know he's like a 10,000 whatever year old demon king, but he looks like he's 12, and I ain't about that. He looks like a baby. He is not... I couldn't deal with that. I feel like, this like... man who looks like a child is all up in my goodies? No thank you, no thank you. My friend saw Kagamine Len and thought she was a Walmart version of Meliodas. No, in the opposite. Len was here first. Meliodas would be a Walmart version of Len. Len is wholesome. He's not a creepy boy. Like Meliodas. Looking all kinds of like a small baby. Like, he's a creep, don't get me wrong, but like if he didn't look like a child, it wouldn't be so off-putting to me, but because he looks so tiny, I'm like, ugh. I'm over here like you grown man looking like a little baby. No. Oh, wait. It's just weird. Sleepy was probably the better choice. I enjoy sleep. It's my own fault though, because like I told myself I was gonna get up early today so I could like work on the video for this week, and then I didn't. I slept. But I stayed up till like 4 AM yesterday. I was like working on I wasn't even working on anything really. I was drawing, but nothing. I wasn't drawing anything like of relevance. Just like random stuff. King looks like he'd be a bed, not gonna lie. King, so like King is creepy too because he also looks like a child, but like when he is like, I saw apart from I think like the latest season where he gets like in his adult form, he looks fine there. Like him as an adult is fine. Even him when he's like that big old fat version of him is fine. Him as a child though is creepy, man. That's not ugh. Like, I get it, yeah, he's like 1 billion years old, but still, it doesn't make a difference, he still looks like a baby. Like, it freaks me out with girl characters, and it freaks me out with guy characters, too. We're here, like, nobody wants to see any of that. Wholesome, have you ever heard of songs like Sacred Lord Explosion, but... What is that? Sacred Lord Explosion Boy and Seriously Nature? I am not. I don't know if this round is what I'm gonna keep this as. I might put some orange on there. This is kind of weird because I have to color this like, kind of like the way I used to color back in the olden times because I can't really use my textures, so I can't really color like how I'm used to coloring. No one even mentions his behavior. Yeah, no one ever says it. Yo, Meliodas, you're being a creep. They're just like, okay, yeah, he's totally like, straight up. Like, there was a scene where, because I watched the whole first season and I stopped watching it. There was a scene where like they're in like, him and Elizabeth are up in a pool and he just like starts groping her and she doesn't say anything and I'm like, he's all up in your goodies right now, girl. Like, you're just gonna let him do that? I guess I don't know. I guess I'm assuming she's okay with it because she never says anything. And like, yeah, I get he's like strong or whatever, but like he looks like he's 12. Like, just punch him in the face. And any other anime, that's what you would get. The girl would just like punch him in the face and be like, ah, you pervert, and like smack him. But like nobody notices him being a creep. Oh, no! I'm failing. Stop failing, oh my goodness. Meliodas said, who is she? Right? Meliodas is kind of like, I don't know her. Cassette? Never heard of her. Nobody's Sacred Lord Explosion Boy plus Bakugo? I've not heard of it. Is it something... I will keep that in mind though. I will go listen to it after the stream. To be honest, I think the fanservice anime and manga is way too over. I don't like fanservice. I'm not a fan of fanservice. Like, I feel like every once in a while it's fine, but like every single episode and every single chapter, it's like, come on. Like, my friend Anna is just kind of like, she praises, what is that freaking anime called? The one with the firefighters? Fire Force? Because I guess there's fan service in it, but there's fan service for like all the characters, like the boy characters and the girl characters. And I'm just like, how about like not fan service at all? Or let's like keep the fan service to minimum, you know? Like I'm not a stick in the mud, but I'm always like, there is a point where it's too much fan service. Like that happened with SAO, like it got to the point where it was just so much fan service and I'm just like, what is this show? It sounds like God and Bakugo had a child. What? Okay, I'm gonna listen to it after the stream. Holy cow, stream pog. You know, I don't actually know what that means. I've seen people say it, but I don't know what pog means. Cause I know it's a Twitch thing, but I'm not really on Twitch. I'm a bit of a boomer, and I don't really use I don't really use too many different sites other than YouTube. Like I watch people on YouTube stream. Like I watch like sometimes I watch like Hololive, like the Hololive EN girls. Like I like watching Ina because she does a lot of art streams. But I even see it in her chat too. I see Pog, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. I don't know what Pog means. If it's something bad, I've just said it like 10 times. I'm just sad my family doesn't know Japanese. My mom has just kind of gotten to the point where, like, if I'm watching something anime related or listening, because I have forced her to listen to anime music because that's all I listen to. I only listen to like anime music, vaporwave, 80s music, and city pop, and so that's all she listens to too. Because like she doesn't drive, so I have to drive her everywhere, and she just got to the point where she doesn't understand what anyone's saying, but she just accepts it. Hopefully it's like that. They just accept it. They're like, yeah, okay. They'll listen to that Japanese stuff again. Pog is like when something good happens and it comes from, what is it, PG or play of the game? Excited face that Pog is. Give me, I'm so lame. I don't know any internet stuff. I'm so lame. I apologize for being such a boomer. I really like this character's eye cream. I'm glad you like her. She's supposed to be kinda, you know, sekushi. So I tried to make her look, you know, she's supposed to look ara, you know. So I think I'm gonna change this brown to more of an orange or a pink color. Because this is usually the color that I use when I'm doing my regular art, but a lot of the stuff I've realized looks different, looks weird to me because I'm not coloring it the normal way that I'm used to. Because I can't. Pug is like excited. Okay. I'm glad it's a nice thing and not a bad thing, because like I said it like a bunch of times. I said it so many times. And like, for all I know, I could have been saying something terrible. Hi, new dude. Well, hi, welcome. I have a lot of new peeps. The last 2 videos that I uploaded, a lot of people subscribed to me. I was surprised. I was like, oh, hello, new humans. Welcome to this Chamber of Insanity. That is Manu Izumi. Nice to meet you. So I've been trying to plan out interesting videos. Well, I mean, I think they're interesting. I have, yeah, like this week, I'm going to, well, I say this week, but so far I've been aiming to upload videos on Sunday, but, YouTube has this check system that takes forever to check your videos for copyright and, like, stuff, so, like, usually it ends up technically being, uploaded on Monday. That's what happened with my last video. Like, I uploaded it when it was Sunday, technically, but I didn't finish checking it until it was Monday. So, technically, it was Monday, but it was supposed to be on Sunday. Every time I force my mom to watch anime, I always try to get her to watch the Japanese version and to watch English stuff. At least your mom will watch anime. My mom, she's not about it. Like, she'll just like, she doesn't understand what's going on. So she'll usually just kind of like look at it in confusion for a bit and then just kind of go and do her own thing. Like, my mom likes to watch the news. And like, she likes to watch, the news and like African movies. You know, like those, like, you know, like how there's like Bollywood movies, there's like Nollywood movies, which are like African, like those like African movies or whatever that are made in Africa. She loves those. She adores those. She watches them all the time, and they all have the same plot. But she is obsessed with them. That's what she'll go watch. Oh God, that face! Sylvie too boomer to save. I'm sorry. Boomer queen extraordinaire over here. Alrighty, and let me do maybe some shadow right here. Doesn't matter too much because this is all gonna get blurred anyway. Let me mess with the color though. Have I watched Revolutionary Girl Tina? I've not watched all the way through. I did watch some of it though. I know of it. I've watched, it was just a long time ago, like, I probably watched it when I was like maybe like 14. It was a long time ago. And like the creeper that I am, I don't remember his name, but I love guys. I love anime, like guy characters with long hair. I adore them. And like well, he's not really the love interest, but he is the love interest, you know what I'm talking about, but he's not, like, he's the guy with the red hair. He was my favorite just because he's pretty. I'm shallow. What can I say? I was like, ooh, look at this pretty Bashoan man. I'm here for him. It's Nollywood. Yeah, Nollywood. Yeah, my mom likes those Nollywood movies. Just freaking all have the same exact plot. It's always, oh, I'm some poor village girl, and I'm going to somehow come into contact with this really rich guy, and we're gonna fall in love. That's every single movie that there is. I wish I was kidding, but I'm not. That's literally every single movie. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try and mess with the colors on her skin a bit. So maybe make them more red. Let me try an orange. Oh my goodness, that car outside is so loud. My mom's just weird, I don't know what she likes. Moms are weird, man. I sit for hot, buff, badass anime boys with the exception of Makoto Tachibana. I mean, I sit for them too, don't get me wrong. But like, it's even better if like the hot, buff, cool anime guy has long hair. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just a plus. It's just a plus there. Hello. Okay, let's see. And then we have... Oh, let me make some shading over here. What's this color? Okay, well, I'm gonna blur this all together now. Let me fix this part though. If you like anime characters, I can. Buff and long hair, so like Ganta Gokuhara. I don't know who Ganta Gokuhara is. But if he is buff and has long hair, I think I'd like him. Oh, it's too blurry. Okay, and let's blur. Gonna blur your boob shadow. Your chat is so calm and quiet. Many YouTubers I watch, it has very active chats. I guess it's I'm hoping that's a good thing. I don't know. Yeah, you're right though. Like everyone here is real chill. Like sometimes, like I said, I have watched. I think the only VTuber I watch is like Ina from Hololive, Ian, and her chat's crazy. I never like say anything in her chat, but like I'll sit there while she's drawing because I like to draw when other people are drawing, and her chat is ridiculous. Ganta Gokuhara, the gentleman himself. I don't know who he is. He talks to the third person. Okay, I love him. I love that. I love that for him that he talks to the third person. I don't need that there. I don't need the shadow there. Shadow right here. It's good. I prefer it over the 30 messages a second. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I don't understand how they like people with like giant streams or whatever where how they interact with their chat because it's so quick. I'm like, oh my goodness, how are you talking to these people? Go. Chill streams the best streams. I agree. Chill streams are legit. I watched Callie and Gora. I actually no. I've not watched Callie, but I have seen some of Gora's streams. I've seen some of her karaoke ones. I forgot about that. She seems really nice. And I just become obsessed with VTubers this last, like, I think the first VTuber I watched was Miko from Hololive, and then I fell down the rabbit hole and I started watching Coco, and I don't ever watch their streams live because obviously they're in Japanese, I don't know Japanese, but I watch, like, you know, like the replays that people make of their streams. I watch those. And my favorites would be like, I love Miko, I love Coco, I love Marin, and Okayu and Korone, obviously, because obviously you've seen my picture. I love Bakura. I don't know if I said her already. And I think the one who I watch. Oh, Subaru. I like Subaru a lot. And after watching them so much, I've decided I'm becoming a VTuber. Anything you want to tell us about who you're doing right now, like how you came up with her or anything? So this is a commission from someone I know. They're becoming a VTuber too, so they commissioned me to make a character for them. So I designed this character for her. She didn't really have too many guidelines from me. She just wanted her character to have to be really well endowed. She wanted her to be a wolf girl with 2 tails, and she wanted me to use a color scheme of purple, pink, and lavender. So that's what I did. Here's the colors here's the colors on. Well, you can't see all of them because of the... There we go. So I just... and she told me she wanted a fantasy outfit, which is good because I like drawing fantasy outfits. Oh, and she wanted to be thick, so she's thick, you know. So I'm just working on this commission for her right now. I went to audition for Hololive, but I missed the deadline. Me too! I was too scared though. I was like, oh, I don't know if I could do that. But I mean, I feel like with how popular the English branch is, that the Fropro, I wouldn't be surprised if they had another audition, somewhere down the line. Because they seem to be doing it, every year, so maybe just try back, next year. The first VTuber I actually watched for more than 2 minutes was Mafu? I don't know who that is. I'll have to check them out. Booby. Yeah, she got them madagadangs. She got them tickle bitties. She's really pretty. Oh, thank you. I enjoy designing characters. Those are my favorite commissions, character design commissions, because I love designing characters. My favorite thing to do ever. I want to do a whole video just on character designs. Well, I mean, how I character design, because, I mean, I always feel like, just like how everybody has their own coloring style, their own drawing style, people have their own, designing styles, too. So I really want to do a video just on character design. The video I'm going to be doing this week is a little bit on character design, but not, a lot. Doesn't really go, in depth or anything. I think streamers just get used to reading messages a second, the same way it's hard for some people to read subs and animes. Probably it's a skill yet. Yeah, probably. I don't have that skill yet, because I stopped drawing to look at my phone to see the chat. That's why I'm hoping that if I get another monitor, it'll be easier for me to see the chat. So then, I can just, keep going. I'm working on my own character at the moment for a different channel. Or are you gonna be a VTuber too? If you are, I recommend it. It's a lot of work so far I'm finding, but it is worth it. I'm having a lot of fun figuring everything out. And I just think, you know, the idea of having looks like playing a character. Well, not so much a character, because they really say that while my VTube model doesn't, like, look like me, it's essentially just... She's essentially just me, because, like, I thought about changing my name, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna be Monozumi. I don't want to change my channel name. Dogs. Yeah, they're gonna be all up in the stream because those are the parts she really wanted me to emphasize them. So that's what, you know, ask and you will receive. Alright, so now I need to do her. I come in here and I'm hit with boob, I'm sorry. I'll be working on her face for a while so you won't have to see her boobs. Maybe like how you pick colors, or the big square character. Oh yeah, I'll go over like all of that when for the video, like how I choose my colors, like some aspects of like my design process, everything like that. I started like scripting. I started scripting it the other day. After I got really excited about this video this week. I love you and your drawing drawers. You're underrated queen. Oh, thank you. Boob. Yes, boob. I don't know what her name for this character is. I don't know if she even thought of one yet. She goes by a name. This person who commissioned this for me. She goes by a name online, but I don't know if that's going to be the same name for her character for this one, or if she's going to change it. I don't know. But I think Boobs is a good name for her. Boobs girl. No one was complaining. Yeah, Josh. Actually, I think probably fine without. I think that's smaller. Boob is the greatest name. I think so too. Oh my, at my job. So I work at a pet store, and at my job, like, there's like a grooming area, and like people bring in their dogs to get groomed or whatever. And there's this lady, her dog's name is Boobies. Like I saw it, I was like, oh my goodness, your dog's name is Boobies. I didn't say anything to her or anything, but I was just all like, that's the best name I've ever heard in my entire life. There's also another lady, her dog's name is Q-Tip. And I'm like, aw, Q-Tip. He's also like the nicest dog ever. Asked if I had a Discord server. Oh, I don't know. I do have a Discord server, but it's not really active right now. I'm planning on revamping it when I debut. So like, I mean, I don't even know where. I had it up somewhere. I think there's like, because I haven't really been too active in it for a little while. But I've been working on a bunch of stuff to debut. So I'm planning on releasing the revamped version of it when I have my model out. Name her Amber. I have a friend named Amber. Actually, she wouldn't be too upset by that. She actually probably would like it, knowing her. Hey, the name is straight to the point. It's short and simple. This is a VTuber I'm drawing. Oh, this is not. This is a pre-debut VTuber. She hasn't debuted yet, so she commissioned me to make a make the art for her model. I don't know when she's planning on debuting though. I know she streams on Twitch. Like I don't know if she streams on Twitch. Like she goes by the name like Kinky Treasure, but I don't know if that's the same as her Twitch channel. So like, hopefully you'll see her debut soon. I was surprised. Like I just got a message one day and she was asking me if I could design. If she could commission me to design her a model. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, character design commissions are my favorite commissions. Fuck us, dog truck. How about Scarlet for her name? Well, I don't know what her name is gonna be. I mean, I think Scarlet I think Scarlet like suits her though, but I don't know what she's gonna name this character. Her, like I said, her channel is, well, I don't know if her channel's called this, but like what she goes by like on Discord is Kinky Treasure, so maybe she's gonna name her Treasure or Kinky or something. I don't know. Kinky's kind of a cute name. I don't know why, I kind of like that. I totally let you color things. Keep on keeping. Oh, thank you. This was the way I'm coloring. This is a bit of a blast from the past. I haven't colored like this in a long time. Because normally I do my watercolor stuff now, and this is how I used to color. Like if you look at my really old artwork, like I think the only place you can find it is like on my old DeviantArt. I used to color like this all the time. Where it's more like of a moe, kind of like more moe looking. A little bit more red. No, I kind of like it orange. No, I feel like I should make her look a little bit more red. Annika? I like that name. Was it Annika or Ankia? Kiki or Kiki? I like that! Or like, I like the name. I think she should name her like Kiki or Kinky. I think Kinky fits actually. I think Kinky would be a cute name. Like I thought too when I was for my own model and my own character, I was gonna change. Like I was saying earlier, I was gonna change my name, but I'm just like, no. I have been Monozumi literally for like more than 10 years. I'm like, I don't know what else. I was gonna switch around the letters in Monozumi, and I was gonna be Azuno, which is like, no from Manu and Azu from Azumi to be Azuno. But I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna stay Manu. Oh, I'm glad you like my art too. She's turned out really nice so far. Looking super fixie. I do wish I could color it more like how I've been coloring, but like I said, I don't know how 2D Live handles textures, so I don't want to like go through all the troubles to find out that it's not gonna work with textures. Kiki, do you love me? Yes. She looks like a Kiki. She does. I could imagine this character being called Kiki. I can see that. Animal Crossing Bill White. Those eyes are oh, yes, I like how her eyes came out because like I kind of wanted her to look more moe than my own model, so I wanted to give her this like slightly more moe-esque eyes. I'm gonna be doing her eyes next after I do a little bit of ambient light on her. I'm gonna be doing her eyes. Is she a Neko wolf? I guess no, she's just a wolf. She wanted her to have really big ears, so I gave her really big ears. And she's supposed to have. She wanted her to have 2 tails, so I gave her 2 tails. Oh, this is wrong. This is wrong color. I was messed up on the coloring. Not the coloring stuff, but I literally just colored with the liners messed up, so I redo the whole thing. That's why I don't do the line art till the last second. Oh, my music stopped. No. Play. Play, you. Play. So, like, if I turn off the sketch, you see, there's no line art. I do the line art at the very last second because I hate line art. Come on, music. That's weird. My music decided to be dumb. Oh wait, oh I know what happened. My headset died, I didn't realize it. So I was like, I can't hear my music. Of course I can't hear my music. This freaking thing died. Oh, fail. I'm over here like, why can't I hear my music? Take a shower time to oh hi Alicia. Moi cute. Moi. I can't even say it in a cuter voice than that. I'd be like, moi. There. You're welcome. I moed for you. She kind of looks like anime game character. I get that a lot. I get that a lot about my designs. I hear that a lot of my designs look like JRPG characters. Jesus Christ, why was that so hard for me to say? Well, good night. Thank you for coming. Headset was like, we ain't about this. We tired, man. You better plug me in. I was so confused for a second. I was like, because usually my headset makes a little noise when it dies. It didn't make no noise. I was like, what the heck? I can't hear anything. And I'm like, oh, yep, this is my headset being a butthole. I also want to do some more tutorial videos. I want to do a video on how to color like this, how I'm coloring right now, because it's very easy. So I kind of feel like a bit with, because like I tried to do that tutorial series on how to color like watercolor way, and like some people were confused. I felt like this way of coloring is easier, so it's kind of like a good building block. Alcohol poisoning. It's not funny. I don't know why I laughed. I read it and I was like, hee hee hee. Just, I'm ready for it. Hell is waiting. We can have a party up there. Sue the alcoholic. She wants me dead. No, I don't. I'd be the worst. I don't ever drink really. I like drink like, this is gonna sound so lame. I drink like probably like once a year, like, obviously not last year because Miss Rona, but like me and my friends will have like usually we'll have like a get together at New Year's, and then like I'll drink on New Year's, and then I won't drink. Literally, I won't drink anything for the rest of the year. Hydration. I love the way you've done the shading. Thank you. She coming out real nice. Alright, so we're gonna do some fancy ambient lights on her, and then we will do her eyes. My poor... Alright, Josh, you said you were going out to drink, huh? Not a fan of beer or wine, but really that hard cider hits differently. I don't think I've ever had hard cider. English language. I've never had hard cider. I don't drink beer. Beer tastes like pee. I've had wine before though. Wine is fine. But like I said, like I only ever drink like once a year, if that. Sometimes I don't even during those parties I don't even drink. Just not really a fan. I feel like drawing fan art. Like I want to draw some VTuber fan art. I've always wanting to draw fan art of them. Like I want to draw oh, I didn't say, I forgot. I've been watching Nyanners. I love her. I want to draw some fan art of her. I've also watched Vebe recently. And I love her voice. I wish I could sound more like her. Hello! When you leave for 2 seconds, you have no idea what the chat is talking about. You're too lazy to read. Mood. I haven't had any alcohol before, but I remember my dad telling me and my brother drank some when he was little and started running really fast or something. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's just kind of like an acquired taste. Like, some people really, really like it. I'm just kind of eh. Like, I'm kind of take it or leave it. Like, if I'm at, like, with my friends and, like, they're having a drink or two, I'm not gonna not, like, I'll have a drink or two, but, like, I've never been drunk. And I've never been to a bar because the idea of a bar freaks me out. I do not see how that is fun at all. That sounds so scary. Oh no, I could just never. you inspired me to start start drawing. I believe me, you can do it. Drawing isn't so bad when you get the basics. It's just when you get the basics down, then you can just kind of do whatever you want. That's my philosophy anyway. Oh, I do not like how that shiny looks. I don't know about drawing. It is relaxing. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it makes me want to jump off of a bridge, but you can hear that from me. Hello, welcome back. Am I the only one who writes anime stories? Oh, I can't write to save my life. I have original stories, but I'm not gonna be writing the story. I have a friend who's gonna be writing for me. I'm also planning I did half of it already, but I'm planning on doing a video on the channel about my story, because I'm working on a webtoon for it. Everyone's like, oh, I just go to the bar, live little zoomies, just like I look living, so no. Yeah, no, like, so where I live, there's a lot of different, there's like, I want to say there's more than 1,000 bars. There's got to be like at least like 4,000 or 5,000 bars where I live. And that's not exaggeration, because I live in like the city that I live in. It's kind of has a party culture. There are theme bars here that wouldn't be so scary. Like there's a video game theme bar where you just go and play video games and drink. There's a bar for nerds that it's like a nerd bar. That one's not so scary. But a general bar, no thank you. Or like a nightclub? Oh my god, never. You have to drag me kicking and screaming to a nightclub. There's no way in hell I'm gonna go dance with some random people in a cramped room. Oh god, oh no. Oh, that sounds terrible. Your philosophy is to stare at your art until you hate it. Yeah, that's true. That's how I learned how to pick up mistakes, Alicia. If I sit there until and stare at it, I'm like, oh hey, yeah, that looks like trash. I will fix it next time. Blue down. I should have. Okay, I have another one of these. I should have done these all on the same layer, but whatever. Do I listen to K-pop? I do not listen to K-pop. I used to, like, a long time ago, but I got out of it. I pretty much only listen to vaporwave, city pop, 80s music, and like anime soundtracks. Like, I know I have a friend who listens to a lot of K-pop, but I just never. Well, like I said, like, I want to say maybe like in 2000 and like I don't know, it's like maybe 2010. I used to listen to K-pop a long time ago. I just draw on Ibis Paint. I want to try Ibis Paint. It looks interesting. It has a bunch of features that I think are pretty cool. But I only ever use Psy, and I also own Photoshop, which I hate. I hate that program. I hate it so much. It's so stupid and clunky. And I also have Clip Studio Paint, but I don't ever draw in Clip Studio Paint. I just have it for like After Effects and stuff. Okay, now let's get started on her eyes. Spent enough time on her everything else. Oh, I forgot her beauty mark. Let me put that. We'll make your beauty mark has a lot of good features, but I really don't know how to make my blending brush good. Yeah, I don't really like. I feel like a lot of the times it's kind of good when you're using a art program is to make your own brushes. Just like experiment with your brushes. I don't know too much about Ibis Paint, how their brushes are. I just like seeing the features, and the features look cool. But like most of these, so like over here in this tab, this is the basic brushes. Well, the scatter brush and the effect brush, effect pen are new, but these are the basic brushes that Sai comes with. All of these over here are the ones that I made. So I always just use like my own brushes. Actually, you know, I'm just going to... Actually, I still have to erase it. Oh, I'll leave that for now. I'm gonna copy and paste this eye. But I gotta fix the... I gotta fix it up. It looks so trash. Oh yeah, this is a VTuber illustration I'm working on, but she's pre-debut, so... Hopefully you'll see her come to life soon. This is the first time I've done a commission like for VTuber, because like I said earlier, I'm working on my own model, but when I got the message from her, I was like, you know what? I will give it a shot. So I have spent a few hours learning how to cut up a VTuber model, but I'm not doing any of the rigging. I want to learn how to rig, but I just don't have the time. I practice all the time on drawing my wing until I feel confident enough in my skills to actually start making something like on a full-on panel. You should try anyway. Even if you're not confident, you never know what you're gonna get out of it. I try to just draw just for the sake of drawing, because like if you I used to be like that too, because like if you think about, oh, I'm just gonna wait until I feel confident, there could be a time where you like never feel confident and you just never, you know, put something out, because I always just think you should just, you know, just do it, because you never know. Like even if you're not super confident in it, there'll be people who are gonna like it. They're gonna be like, yeah, that's awesome. I used to be like that too. That's why it took me so long to start releasing start working on releasing my webtoon, because I wanted to wait so I feel confident to in my drawing skills before I made it. And I have been working on it for like 11 years now. That's why I'm like, just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Just do it. Do it. Ow, it hurt my throat. Corona. Hi, Yellow Fox. That mole got me feeling things. I do have such little layers. 13 out. My 13-hour unfinished drawing have like 125 layers. I don't have little layers. Usually I have a lot of layers, but because this way of coloring isn't very complicated, oops, I zoomed out. It doesn't take too many layers, but for my watercolor stuff, oh my goodness, I have so many layers. People will tease me in the comments about it in my videos. They'll be like, oh my god, look at 200 layers. Yeah, no, I usually have a lot of layers. It's just because this one isn't too complicated. And I have just started on it. I'm sure as I keep working on it, just when I get to the hair, there's gonna be so many layers. people like your art no matter what. There's an audience for everything. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, people like your art no matter what. And I feel like just kind of waiting is a disservice to yourself, because that's what I learned through my, me waiting for so long. You know, even if I'm not happy with my artwork, like, people will still support me. I'm like, man. That's why I'm over here, like, just do it. Go for it. Make it happen. My music is loud again? Oh, right. I remember I turned it up when I couldn't hear it. Is that better? Oh, goodness. Yeah, good night. Thanks for coming. I forgot I had to turn up. I turned up my music when I was failing at life, and I thought there was something wrong with my music, but it was just my headset that died. Yeah. I'm not super close to my mic. Like, I have a... It's like one of those, like, cool mics that has, like, the weird little, like, you know, structure and everything. You know, the weird structure. You know what I'm talking about, the, like, little... Has, like a stand and stuff, so I can move it closer to my mouth. But it kind of gets in front of my screen where I have it if I move it closer to my mouth. Because it's kind of far from me. I'll try and move a little bit closer. There. Now it's closer to my mouth. I get that. I guess that what I mean is I want to get to a point where I'm decent enough to release something that looks good to me. I understand that too. That's why, like I said, it took me so long to start working on my webtoon, because I thought my art was was bad for a long time, and now recently, I've only recently started getting to a point where I wanted to work on it and like show it to people. Music is better? Okay. I don't know if you ever had this question, but have you ever had boba milk tea? What's my favorite? Oh, I have! There's a place next to my job. I love the I get a coconut one. It's so good. Sometimes I'll just go there, like I'll pop in there after work and just grab one. Ooh, I'm gonna have to do some fixing on the white on this. There's so many places in my city that sell them, but like, yeah, I have one, like, literally it's in the parking lot of my job, so I go there all the time. I guess I have the mentality of creating stuff that if I were to look at it, I would like it from outside perspective. Yeah, I get that. But you know, just don't wait too long. Don't be me. Because I waited a very long time, and I wish now that I didn't wait so long to release it. Because while my art looks better now, I still wish I would have released it earlier. When I post my art, I always realize something I forgot to do or I messed up. I posted this finished drawing of a Danganronpa character. I realized I forgot the color and shade multiple. I've had that before. If that happens, I just leave it. I'm just like, whatever. I'm just like, it belongs to the internet now. I'm just gonna leave it how it is. Unless it's something like gigantic, I won't fix it. I'll just leave it like that. I want to start streaming more again, because like there was a while there I was streaming like for like, I think it was maybe like a month straight I was streaming. It's fun. I enjoy it. Especially when I get my model done and I want to stream all the time. All of my OCs are creepy. Creepy OCs are the best OCs. I remember I did a Sephiroth drawing and a few months later I realized I missed a finger. Welcome back, Say So. I have, there's a really old drawing that I did where I gave the character 6 fingers and I didn't realize it until my friend pointed it out. And I was like, you know what? I'm not fixing it. She has 6 fingers. That's just her now. Let me make this darker. What's the name of the music I'm playing? You know, I don't actually know. This one is called Where Are You by Mao. I have a bunch of, all the music I use, I downloaded from like this free, I cannot remember the website. I will have to look for it. I have it saved in my bookmarks from like years ago. But it's a website where they have like a bunch of royalty-free like Japanese music. You can just download and use it for your videos. So that's all the music I have is from that website. I just don't remember what it's called. Like I have it, like I said, I have it saved somewhere. I had people ask me about it before, so I should just put it out, like try to put it in my when I find it, I'll try and put it in my description. When I draw, I was trying to make it look like the stereotypical anime style, and then it was end up turning out bad. I mean, that is subjective. You never know. Like, I don't know. I don't think. I always feel like people should experiment with the anime style. You know, you just be like, I'm experimenting with it because like anime style can be kind of boring after a while. It's kind of like. When it comes to stereotypical anime style, I should say, you can't really play around with it too much. There's like very certain things that you have to do to make it look like that way. So I think, you know, you just say you just experiment with it, you know? If you think it looks bad, just experiment with it. I didn't even notice you were alive. I'm so sorry for getting. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. I have to think of a better way to announce it because like I just kind of put the on the little like community tab, but I don't actually know if like anybody ever sees those. Like I don't ever see them on my feed, so I don't know. Like I mean, I don't know how many people follow me on Instagram, but like I could put it on Instagram, and I started a Twitter. So I mean, maybe I'll just have it on Twitter when I'm going live. Okay. That is subjective, it is. Yeah, for sure, trying to get the basics down, you know. Yeah, as soon as you get the basics down, you can do whatever you want. That's my philosophy. You just learn the basics and you can stylize and do whatever you want. I think everyone thinks your art is bad, but I sure people probably think your art is better than you. Yeah, I think my art is bad. A lot of people tell me that they like my art, but I think my art is bad. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, even if you don't like it, a lot of people will. I don't think you get notifications from community tabs on YouTube. I don't know. Yeah, because I don't ever, for like the YouTubers that I follow and stuff, I never get any like notifications or anything from them. I just kind of sometimes, like when I'm scrolling on my feed, I'll see something from a community tab. So I don't know. I gotta think of a better way to like announce when I'm streaming. But so I could try doing it on Instagram or Twitter. There is white. gotta figure out what layer that is on. Now we have the dance of what layer is that on. I don't have an Instagram. I'm also trying, like, I started Twitter. I could do Twitter too. I don't have a lot of people who follow me on Twitter yet, but like, actually I've had it for a long time. I just haven't actually used it. I just made it so I could like follow people, and like recently I've started to try and use it to actually, you know, have a Twitter. And a lot of people have Twitter, so maybe I'll try it that way. Okay, there we go. Took me forever, but now we're gonna work on the eyes. Okay, let's see. Tweet, tweet, tweet on Twitter. And then like, I mean, I guess I could, I don't know how I would do that. I was like, oh, I can maybe do it on TikTok. I don't know how I would do that on TikTok. I don't know too much about TikTok. Like, I don't know how to use it because I'm a boomer. I really get into the habit of naming my layers. Oh yeah, I don't name my layers. I just kind of just mess around with them until I find out what layer that I want. On my own model, on my own V2 model, English language. Oh my goodness. So on my own V2 model, I did name a lot of the layers. But then like I got to the point where I stopped doing it. I'm at that point. I didn't even get to the naming part. I just kind of on this one I'm just doing whatever. I will suffer for it later, but you know, that is a future me problem, not a present me problem. Oh, thank you. Jasmine's beautiful. She doesn't look good. She looks like she could be a Jasmine. I used to name my layers, but I stopped because it was too much. Yeah, I feel that. That's a mood. I'm just like, I get the basic. I'm just like, I have a general idea of where everything is. So, you know, just a general idea. Hi, insert logo. Welcome to the stream. Copy and paste game is strong. A copy and paste game is strong. Well, thank you. I'm glad you like my art too. Do you like drawing a lot? Yes. I draw almost every day, I think. I don't always show everybody what I'm drawing though, which I want to change. I want to upload more. Because sometimes I just draw some weird stuff. Because I have this like, a lot of the time I'm only really showing like my really cutesy style drawings. I draw weird stuff sometimes, but I never post it. I only ever post my cute stuff, but I want to start posting some of my more weird designs and weird characters. Because they're fun. Okay, let's see. I want needs to be darker. Not that dark, but dark. Yeah, like that. Don't really want to get into TikTok. I mean, I heard it's a good place to like meet people and like a good place to like network and stuff, but there's also lots of toxicity on there, which is understandable because anytime you get that big of a platform like that, there's always bound to be some people being butt waffles. What kind of software do I use? I'm using Paint Tool Sci version 2, and I'm using a Wacom tablet, a tiny one though, little baby size one. I don't know if someone asked you what got you married. No one asked me. So why I started doing art was like when I was a kid, I used to like, I was really annoying, as most children are, but I would talk constantly about these stories that I came up with in my head. Like I would literally talk about them nonstop. My poor brother, he was so nice, he always listened to me. And eventually I just started drawing because I wanted to draw the characters that were in the stories that I was talking about. And that's what's got me into drawing. I just kind of kept up with it since. I only name folders and that's it. Teaching me has to struggle with which layer has 132 of my sketch folder has same. I name my layers like, yeah, this one's named skin, but like none of the layers in here have any names. I'm just here to suffer. I'm just out here making myself suffer for no reason, but you know, whatever. Remember when you get famous, please, Kata? I don't know if I will get famous. That would be cool, but I don't know if I'll ever be famous. That'd be legit, don't get me wrong. But I don't know if that'll ever happen. Right now, all I can hope for is that people will read my webtoon when it comes out. But it's not coming out till later this year, so it's not gonna be out for a while. How many layers in my drawings usually use? Usually, it's kind of hard to say because a lot of the time I will reuse a canvas. Like, I'll just draw a bunch of different drawings on one canvas and the other side to color it. So by that time I do that, I usually get a lot of layers. So like anywhere from, I don't know, usually like 130 to like 200. I don't like how that one turned out. That's also somewhat why I started drawing. Yeah, because, I mean, it's a good way. Good way to, you know, get out your creativity. It's also a good stress reliever. Except when it's not. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes drawing makes you just want to just throw, just yeet myself into a window. I think I want to make that green or yellow. Let's try yellow. Like green yellow. Yeah. Okay. There, her eyes are done. Took me forever and a day. TikTok can be cringy and toxic. But what platform isn't really, except for Twitch or YouTube maybe, at the very least. Yeah, the thing I don't like about TikTok is like all the shirtless people on there. Like, all those like I don't know, like I know there's girls who do it too, but I never see any of the girls, but I see like guys, like half naked guys just like gyrating, and I'm like, this is not a strip club, sir. What are you doing? You better put your shirt back on. We ain't here for that. Me trying to color hair is questioning what even hair looks. Oh yes, I feel that. I am not looking forward to coloring her hair because hair always takes me the longest to color because I legit color it differently every single time I color. Recently though, I've been working on a specific way of coloring, and it's easy, so I like it. And it doesn't look like trash, so I also like it even more. But because of that, it's gonna look a little different. Like my picture of Oka's will look a little bit different than my picture of Kizana and Amai, because I'm gonna be coloring her a little bit differently. My mom wants me to buy vegetables. We'll be right back. Get something good. Get carrots. Carrots are the best vegetables ever. I need to go. Good night. Thanks for coming. I'm really vibing with this music. Yeah. I really like it. Oh, you need to turn your skin down a little bit. This is not a strip club. It is not. It's not a strip club. There are designated areas for that sort of behavior, my dude, and TikTok is not the place. Like, I don't care. Go ahead. You go on with your bad self. You go on. You shake your giblets around, but just not on my wall. You know what I mean? Oh, thirst trap. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like my voice. Though, I've been told because of it, there are certain times I'll say things that just sound ridiculous, like my little rant about the gyrating men on TikTok. I feel like if I say something really weird, it just kind of sounds really weird because because of my voice. Cabbage is good too, but carrots is where it's... Oh no, cucumbers. Cucumbers is where it's at. I can literally eat cucumbers. Cucumbers and avocado, yes. I can eat those all day. Well, thank you for coming, Say So. I'm glad you like my stream. I'm going to be trying to stream a lot more often. And come out here and hang out. I think I'm going to be streaming until like 9 o'clock today. Well, 9 o'clock my time. I'm on LGBTQ TikTok, so I usually don't generally get shirtless men on my For You page. That's good. Because I'm just like, I don't have a problem with men being shirtless and doing their thing, but like, if I'm not looking for that, I don't want to see it. Like, sir, this is a Wendy's. You know what I mean? Because I want to listen to a song doesn't mean I need to see you in your bits all up on my screen doing your thing, man. Thirst trap is a good way to describe it. Yeah, it's real thirsty. I don't think I've ever had no, it's not true. I've had cooked cabbage. One of my friend's mom, she makes like the best corned beef hash ever with cabbage. So good. No avocados but cucumber death. Avocado's so good though, man. I could eat avocado just like by itself with nothing, like a whole spoonful. Like I'll just get there and like get the whole avocado, just plain avocado with a spoon, just eat it like that. What games do I play? I played a lot of League of Legends, a lot. A lot of League of Legends with my friends. I only play ARAMs though in League of Legends. I play Minecraft, but I haven't played it for a while because I'm waiting for the update to play it again. Because me and my friends were going to start a new world when the update comes out. Hopefully, by then, I will have my VTube model done and I can stream Minecraft for you guys. I also, I started playing Fall Guys. That game is fun but also infuriating. And, I played Overcooked. That game is also fun but infuriating. Ugh. Excuse me. And I bought a bunch of games to play, but I haven't had time to play any recently. I wanna start doing like some video game streams too, because I've only done art streams. I've never done a video game stream before. I can't really think of a video game that's interesting enough to where people would want to watch me play it. Maybe Overcooked. My friends are really derpy, so it might be fun to watch us play. And like, oh, I forgot. I played Phasmophobia with my friend on her stream. That game though. Okay, so guys, this is a little secret about me. I do not like Ghost. Ghost freaked me out to a ridiculous degree, and so every time I play in that game, I'm just a screaming, crying baby in the corner, and everyone in her stream is laughing at me because I'm literally a screaming, crying baby in a corner. Any game with Ghost, I can't deal with Ghost. So maybe I'll try to do some horror games. That'll probably be fun for you guys. It won't be fun for me. It won't be fun for me, but it'll be fun for you guys. So I might try some horror games. Like something besides Phaz though. Maybe Layers of Fear or something like that. Oh, or Emily wants to play. Yeah. That I could try that. I was playing Kirby's Epic Yarn earlier. That game looks so cute. I love Kirby. I want to play my brother got me like when he was visiting last week. He got me an emulator, and they have a bunch of old Kirby games, and I'd love to play Kirby Superstar. That is my favorite, one of my favorite game of all time. But like, that's what I would like to do, is play more retro games, but I don't know if that'd be interesting for anyone other than myself. I mean, I think I'll just try. Like, I really like retro games. Like, I downloaded Sonic Adventure 2 Battle and Sonic DX because I wanted to start streaming them, but I thought, would anybody really want to watch me play these old games? I don't know, but I'm gonna do it anyway. You know, as soon as I debut, I'm gonna start doing a lot more of everything. I'm obsessed with scary games, especially on Roblox. I've watched some people play like the Roblox scary game. I think it was, I don't remember who the YouTuber was. It wasn't IGN, I don't think. But I was like, nah, man. Scary stuff. I'm not about. Okay, don't get me wrong. I love scary movies. I love scary movies. I can watch a movie with like a serial killer going around like hacking fools up and not be afraid. But as soon as you put a ghost in the movie, I'm out. I'm done. I'm scared. We ain't about that. Well, Nightmares is pretty cute yet horrifying. My friend owns that game, and she was talking to me about it. Yeah, it like looks scary. I mean, no, it looks cute too. Yeah, it looks scary but cute. I might try that one. I heard that they recently came out with a sequel to that one. And there's also what's the other game? It's like the Alice in Wonderland game, you know what I'm talking about? Atlas, blah blah blah, English. Alice Madness Returns, I think. I've always wanted to play that game. It doesn't really look too scary, to be honest. It looks just more kind of like, you know, like it has like a dark type of ambiance. But it doesn't actually look really scary, so I think I could do that one. Have you ever played Sally Face? I have not. I've watched somebody, one of the YouTubers I used to watch a lot, Daz Games. Yes, Daz. I watched him play, like, not the entire game because by the time that he was playing it, the entire game wasn't available yet. So I watched him play some of it, and it looked really fun. It looked very interesting. I also watched him play a game called Franbo, which I did download because I do want to play it for myself. Okay, Casper's not scary. He's just cute. But like, he's not trying to be scary, you know. But like, any other ghost. But not Casper. Casper's okay. Like, I just, ugh, ghosts freak me out. To a ridiculous degree. And I can't explain why they freak me out. Like, jump scares always get me in ghost movies. I don't go to the theaters to watch ghost movies because I'll just be a mess. I'll be screaming real loud, annoy everybody around me, you know. I played through the first two Amnesia games along with my brother and friend, and it was super fun. Oh my, I watched, I watched PewDiePie play Amnesia, and I mean, I would be down to try it, but like, even just watching him play it, I got scared. I played Alice Madness Returns and I was just, it looks like a fun game. Like, I watched, one of my friends, she streams on Twitch. I watched her, play through it, and it looked cool, and I'm like, you know what? I want to play that. I used to be scared, like, I would watch Ghost Rider's noise, and I was sweating the entire night, and I was like, God, I'm sorry I've sinned. I'm so sorry I've said you that I want to die. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh at you, but I feel that. I didn't think Ghost Rider was scary because there's Nicolas Cage, and Nicolas Cage is, ugh. So I didn't think he was scary, but like when I was a kid I watched the movie The 13 Ghosts. That movie messed me up for a long time. Now I've seen it so many times since then that it's not scary anymore, but the first time I saw it, and then, oh no, The Grudge, the first Grudge movie, I had to watch that movie 3 different times. Like I had to watch it in sections to be able to finish it. It scared me so badly. And I watched it maybe 2006 or 7, something like that, and I haven't seen it since. I have not seen the movie since. I watched it one time, nope, I've never seen it all since then. I have not watched any of the sequels or prequels or anything. I'm so good. That movie freaked me out. Hello, welcome back. Oh no, I'm not a fan of Nicolas Cage. That man, I went to go see against my will when I was like maybe 13 or 14 is when the movie the Wicker Man came out, and like my friend really wanted to see it, and like her mom was taking us to the movies, and like her mom would let me choose the movie like the previous time, so she wanted to see it, and that movie was the stupidest movie I've ever seen. I was so irritated. I was like in the theater, I'm just like, oh my goodness, his acting is so bad. I really think Nicolas Cage like he never like, oh my goodness, okay, car, you're so loud, I get it. Anyway, Nicolas Cage, I swear, he's just like one of those people who never turns on a roll. I watched a bit of Found Flicks on YouTube. I love his channel, and I watched him review the newest Nicolas Cage movie, and I'm like, you know what, I might actually watch that one because it just kind of looks funny. It's like the movie about, it's basically like Five Nights at Freddy's, but it's not Five Nights at Freddy's, you know? I forgot what it's called, but it's the new Nicolas Cage movie. Like, he's like a security guard, or not even a security guard, he's just like has to work at like a family fun pizza Chuck E. Cheese-esque place, and like all the animatronics are, it's basically Five Nights at Freddy's, but It's not called Five Nights at Freddy's. A Ghost Rider was cool to me, like unironically. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I mean, not the fact Nicolas Cage plays him because he's just gross, but like the character, the idea of Ghost Rider is really cool. Just, you know, not as Nicolas Cage, because I can't see him as cool. I just see him as Nicolas Cage. Like, he doesn't have the coolness to him, you know? He's just Nicolas Cage. He's just like the most average looking human being I've... And there's nothing wrong with being average looking, but he just is like the most regular looking dude I've ever seen in my entire life. I didn't watch much horror movies when I was younger, but Coraline was good enough. That movie was freaky. I read the book when I was in high school, and then like, few years later, like the movie came out, and I was like, I don't know, like, I didn't think the movie was super, like the book freaked me out, but I didn't think the movie was super scary, because like, I don't know, claymation doesn't really freak me out. I know it's not claymation, but they kind of look like claymation, but I did like the movie. The Wybie was not in the books. I don't know where he came from. I was so confused when I saw him because he wasn't in the book. I was watching something on YouTube because of school about the Caribbean, and Autoplay was on, and this thing about scary facts about Jamaica came up. Yeah, the Caribbean got all kinds of scary, like, I don't know if it was like scary facts like I don't know, like ghost facts or whatever, but like the Caribbean has some freaky legends and creepy stuff. Like my parents are from the Caribbean, and some of the stuff that they told me, like like some of like the lore is freaking horrifying. And like I remember like there's this thing oh my god, I brought this up to my mom recently too, and she said she didn't remember, but I remember. But like in the country she's from Haiti, they believe that if you like play with like shadow puppets or puppets before you go to sleep, then they're to come alive and kill you. And she told me that when I was a kid, when I used to do that, and I never did it ever again. And I was just like, Mom, why would you tell like a 6-year-old that? She's like, I didn't do that. I'm like, yeah, you did, because I remember it. But there's also this legend about like a zombie garden. And it's basically because like Haiti's like the kind of is the place where like the idea of zombies originated. Like Haiti kind of like popularized like the modern zombie. And there's this like garden in Haiti where they say that, it's just like, this is a legend, obviously it's not true, but they say that there's a garden where all the workers are zombies, and like if you eat the fruit from the garden, you'll be stuck and forced to work in the garden for like forever. And like my mom told me that when I was a kid, and I'm like, that's why. Because I guess in Haiti they're really superstitious, and like there is, I guess, well, this is not superstition. There's actually a type of serum or something that can make you seem like you're dead if you take it. And I watched a documentary about it a while ago. And people say that they used to use it on people that they would want to like enslave, like they would give it to someone, like sneak it to someone, and then like it would seem like they would die, and then they would go to their family members and be like, oh yeah, so and so died, and like they'd be like, yeah, we'll pay for the funeral, and they would pay for the funeral, and then after they would like bury the person, they would go and like dig them up and like take them out of the coffin, and then put the coffin back in there, and like cover up the hole, and then when the person waked up, they could do whatever they wanted to the person because like everyone thought they were dead. And I'm like, that's terrible. Well, hello. Yes, long time no see. How are you? I have just randomly started streaming again. I went to Jamaica before with family for summer. I want to go there. I want to swim on the beaches. The water looks so nice. I don't know if you answered this already. Do you like proper horror films or slasher? Yes, I love horror movies. I can watch horror movies all day. Despite my fear of ghosts, I love watching horror movies, especially vampire movies. Vampires are like my favorite, like, supernatural, like, horror monster. Not like Twilight vampires, but like legit vampires. And like slasher movies are fun. Like I'm not afraid of slasher movies. I could watch like any slasher movie and not be afraid. It's as soon as you put a ghost in there, I'm afraid. Like I watched what was the last horror movie I watched? Oh, I watched It. That movie is so stupid. Me and my friends went to go see It in the theaters and we were laughing the entire time. I don't understand how that movie is scary. I watched the old one I did see the old one though, so I knew a lot of stuff was gonna happen, but like I didn't think the old one was scary. But like when it came out, everyone was just like, oh my goodness, this movie's so scary, and I'm like, where? He is not scary. Pennywise looks like a giant baby. He's like a drooling baby. My mom told me if I looked out of a window at night, something would look back. And when I was the first kid, my brother looked out of the window and said he saw red eyes, and I was terrified and scared. Why do parents why do parents do that, man? I'm not the only one. And when I brought it up to my mom, she said that she didn't do that. I'm like, yes, you did. You did that. I remember. I'm doing fine. I kept on drawing and I started posting my own DeviantArt. Yay! I'm glad you, English language. I'm glad that my advice was able to help you. Yay! I was useful. A fellow vampire too. Yes. I love vampires. I've seen so many movies about vampires. I love, it's like, even if they're romance ones, romance vampire movies are fine, just not Twilight. Just cause, I mean, just no. Pennywise be looking goofy. Yeah, he be looking straight goofy. When he started dancing, oh my god, me and my friends would not stop laughing. It was so funny. Oh my goodness, car, I get it, you're loud. Oh my god, I swear everyone in my neighborhood drives really loud cars. Anyway. So when he started dancing, I was dying in the theater. I laughed so loud. I was just like, why is this supposed to be scary? He's literally dancing. And he's like so intense when he's dancing too. That movie was hilarious. I'm the only one in my house that hates the Twilight Saga. I honestly think that the first movie was fine. I think the first movie was cute. I think the first book was cute. So I read the first one, I couldn't make it to the second one. The second one was so bad. And so I don't think it needed all the hype though. I don't think it was that good. It was just like, it was cute, don't get me wrong, but like, it was, I don't know, people were going crazy over that. And I'm just like, how? I don't know. I don't really like any of the characters. I can't tell you, like, I didn't really like any of them. But like, I did think it was cute. To a point, because there are a lot of creepy parts in it. Like I remember watching I went to go see the first one in theaters with my friends, and I remember the part where Bella wakes up in the middle of the night and Edward is like all up in her room, like, oh, I like watching you sleep. She's just like, okay, and I'm like, nah, bruh, you should not be okay with that. This man came into your room while you're sleeping and he's sitting there straight up watching you sleep. That's not romantic. That's creepy as hell. No way in hell. She's just like, oh, how romantic. I'm all like, I would have been sleeping with a Glock under my pillow. Like, no. There's no way in the hell, I'm gonna let some creepy dude come up in my room and be like, oh, how romantic. That irritated me. I'm like, that is not romantic. That is creepy as hell. No, I don't care what anyone says. Watching someone sleep is not cute. That's so creepy. Oh, it's so creepy. Oh my goodness. I feel like Twilight had wasted potential. Yeah, I think the idea was fine. It's just some of the execution was cringy. And like the weird, I don't like the whole like super possessive guy thing. Like it's creepy. Like I don't understand like the way that she reacts in that movie. That I feel like no regular like girl, even as a teenager, because I wouldn't go see it when I was still a teenager, because it came out like the first book and everything came out when I was still in high school. And even then I was like, nah, this is creepy. I don't know what kind of what girls they're talking to. What, you know, who is just like, oh yeah, this man, because he's not a teenager, he's a straight up man, is coming into my room at night, and I'm supposed to think that this is attractive? Nah, got the wrong person for that. I'm not the right person. That book wasn't written for me. It wasn't written for me. I'm the wrong person. I'm not the intended audience, I don't think. I was gone for 10 minutes while y'all talking about Twilight. We were talking about vampire movies. And then Twilight kind of came up because every time I tell people I like vampire movies, I have to denounce Twilight because it's gross. And then like later on, Jacob comes like obsessed with like her daughter, and I'm like, that's not okay. That's weird, man. The whole vampire baby thing, that was weird. It's so weird, man. It's like when Melody is just something pervy and everyone turns a blind. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is like with Twilight. Like it's the same thing with like Meliodas. Like he'll do something creepy and she's just like, oh, this is fine. And I'm like, it's not okay. That's not okay. Like, how are you okay with that? I would have been like, dude, you need to stop coming in my room. Next time you're gonna find something you're not gonna like, I will stake you. We're not playing this game. You're not that attractive. I can't even say that. There's no amount of a man being attractive where I would just like let him in my room while I'm sleeping. If we were married, that's different. But like, you guys are teenagers. Like, your dad doesn't know he's in your house. Like, come on now. Don't do that. I love how tense the song is with the Twilight song. I obviously have opinions on it because I've been talking about it for like 20 minutes. I don't know, movies just like that like freak me out. Like I would never write a character in a relationship like that because they freak me out. Or like I forced all of my friends and some of my coworkers too. I forced them all to go watch 50 Shades with me. Not because I thought the movie was going to be good, don't get me wrong. I went because I knew the movie was going to be bad. And it was bad. It was so funny. But it's the same thing with like the whole girl person being like, oh, this guy character's doing these really creepy, inappropriate things, but like, it's okay, I guess. And I'm like, no, it's not okay. Girl, what are you doing? But I think Twilight compared to 50 Shades is obviously it's way tamer. Actually, 50 Shades wasn't anything like crazy either, but you know. It was funny, like I said. Yeah, and I just forced like, so there was like maybe 10 of us to go watch the first movie because I forced them all to come with me. And like we had a great time laughing at the movie. Oh my god, the movie where Bella gave birth, I think it's the reason I never want to get pregnant. Yeah! I seen this, I didn't watch that one because like, by the time I was just like, nah, I'm good. But I've seen the scene and I'm all like, oh, goodness gracious. Like, and I'm like, Edward has to like bite the baby out. He has to like bite the baby out of her and I'm like, ugh. No! No! Oh, goodness gracious, Lord Almighty, no! Everything that is pure and holy in this world, why? Oh, goodness, that movie got me messed up. Well, it was pretty straightforward in the first one, but by the third I was very confused. Yeah, I've read the first book, I watched the first movie, and then I read half of the second book, and I didn't like it. I didn't like the second book, so I just kind of stopped at that point. I did see the second movie, though. I haven't seen the third or fourth movie, but I saw the first two. And, like, I've seen bits and pieces from the other ones, and I'm just like, what is going on? With their weird vampire baby and all this stuff, and the vampire baby's like 6 in like the second. I don't know. And like technically, I don't know. Edward shouldn't be able to get her pregnant, but whatever. Magic. What am I even saying? It's vampire magic, obviously. Do I like Disney Descendants? I have heard of it, but I've never actually seen it. I think the idea behind it is cool, though. Like, I've heard some of the music from Descendants, and I have seen some parts of it, but I've never actually, like, watched all the way through. I watch a lot of clips from a lot of things. Like, I've watched a bunch of clips from, like, the Rapunzel animated TV show, but I've never seen it. But I just really like the art style, so I would just watch a bunch of clips from it. Oh, I did that with Sophia the first two, and I know that show's, like, for little girls, but I watched it anyway. My memories of Twilight are so suppressed I can barely remember the sequence of events. I can remember the first movie because I was so very annoyed by it when I was in the theater with it, because like the whole creepiness where I was just like, I'm annoying to watch movies with, because like if it's something like that freaks me out, I'll sit there and I'll talk about it in the movie. Like, I won't be loud obviously, but like I'll just be like to my friends, I'll be like, what does she think she's doing? I'll be like, I'm that person, I'm that moviegoer. So like, I remember it because I was in a theater just like, girl, you better smack this guy. And he straight up tells her a bunch of times like, oh, you're so tasty, I'm gonna eat you. And she's like, okay, that's fine. I'm like, nah. This man has told you that he thinks you're dinner, and you're just like, oh yeah, but I love him though. You got me messed up. Never. Literally the best person to talk with. Glad you think so. So I am rather annoying in movies. I saw, I think it was, who was it? I think it was, I don't remember what VTuber it was. There was a VTuber who was doing a watch-along stream. That would be fun to do. Do like maybe like a Netflix party or something, like a watch-along stream and watch something like really bad. Like we could watch The Room. I've seen that movie already though, but like it would be fun to watch it with people who haven't seen it before. Oh, or Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I've seen that movie too, but it'd be fun to watch it again because I watched it like when I was like maybe 17. It's been a while. After the baby's birth rate dropped to 0, yeah. Do you like Miraculous Ladybug? Yes, I do. I haven't had a chance to watch a lot of episodes, though. I don't watch too much stuff. I don't ever have a lot of time to watch a bunch of stuff, but I do like it. I like Chat Noir. He's a cute boy. He looks very lovable. and annoying, but like not like bad annoying, like cute annoying. You know what I mean? Not like creepy annoying or like want to kick you in the butt cheek annoying, but like, you know, like just like cute annoying. It is a little frustrating though how they can't tell who that you know that they're each other. You know what I mean? Like that's very obvious because like literally I don't know how you can't tell that what's her face is what's her face because like they look exactly the same. They have the same voice, same hairstyle, but whatever. What do I know? Deadass watches her in her sleep. Like, yeah, that's what I was ranting about earlier. Edward Deadass was watching her in her sleep and she was like, oh, that's fine, Edward, don't worry about it. No. Those stories aren't made for me. I think they're creepy. Or, a lot of, like, anime that's, you know, kind of like aimed for girls, like the reverse harem anime or like the Tomei anime. Those aren't made for me. I get so irritated with those. Like, I watched Brothers Conflicts. That one wasn't too bad, but I watched Diabolic Lovers, and oh my god, I wanted to. Oh. I'm not gonna get started on that because I'll talk about it forever. That one was cringe. And my friend has recently started playing that game, Obey Me or whatever it is, I think it's called, with like the Demon Boys. And she was very excited that they're coming out with an anime for it, like an OVA. And so I was watching videos because she wanted to watch it with me. And I'm just like, this game is not for me. Who's your favorite person from Hero Academia? I've not actually watched My Hero Academia. I don't have any time to watch. I know, despite that, I know what all the characters look like, and I have seen some scenes from it. I would say that my favorite character, this is not having watched the show though, my favorite character is All Might. He seems like a very wholesome man. I love characters like that. I love like super buff characters who are just like wholesome, you know? They're like my favorite. Like, I don't know if anyone has seen like, Kaiken Sensen, but, Klaus from that, I love that man. He's such a baby. He's such a dad. He's dad, that's what he is. Like soldier anime? What soldier anime? I don't watch very much soldier anime either. But I think about it, like, soldier anime has the same kind of thing like Twilight, huh? Where, like, they have, like, some toxic, salty boys being toxic and salty, and the girl's just like, this is fine. For me, I'm like, nah, we ain't do this, you salty boy. Oh, I could never have a character like that. Oh, no. All of my female characters, it's like, all of my stories, all the main characters are all female, but they're not like that. They have love interest, yeah, but it's not the whole, I can't, no, ugh. Yeah, Keikai Sensen, oh, I love the soundtrack for Keikai Sensen. I have literally listened to it, like, at least, like 6 times a week. It's so good. It is, like, one of the best anime soundtracks ever. And I wish they had more seasons of it, because I love Klaus. He's my favorite. He's such a baby. He's just like he's literally he's dad. That's what he is. He's dad. He's always out there stopping them from causing trouble because everyone else in the group is kind of a butthole. Except for Leo. Leo's not a butthole. He's also a baby. The Zap is a giant. The Zap is a giant gaping butthole. But I love him. I also love his voice actor. His voice actor is the same voice actor for Dandy from Space Dandy. I love Space Dandy. Space Dandy also got one of those like really good soundtracks. But I wish there was more seasons. It's such a good show. And Space Dandy, I think if I'm not wrong, the same person who made Cowboy Bebop made Space Dandy. And I love Cowboy Bebop, so I went to check out Space Dandy and I loved it. Anime, like, I prefer shonen specifically because anime targeted toward girls is really girly and has a lot of predictable tropes in the romance category. I'm not really a fan of romance, but it's overused. Yeah, I mean, there's some, like, I like Fruits Basket, like, I like that one. And, like, I think a lot of them recently are kind of starting to change around the tropes. But, I tend to like more seinen or josei anime more than, I don't really like showing anime either. Because showing anime, it does have a lot of the same pitfalls where, like a lot of the same stuff happens, too. It's just kind of, like, if you look at a bunch of them, they usually all have, like, a similar plot point, or, like, they have overused plot points the same. And there's nothing wrong with that, don't get me wrong, but, like, I don't watch a lot of shonen anime because of it. I don't really like them, but, like, so that's why I usually just watch, like seinen or josei anime. Usually the ones I tend to like are those. So the last anime I watched I really, really liked was Miss Kobayashi-san's Dragon Maid, which I saw this is the second season and I'm so excited! Oh my god, I'm so happy! Like, I love that. Like, I was so sad that there wasn't, like, another season of it when it came out, and, like, now I'm so excited. I cannot wait to watch it. If you guys had one superpower, what would it be? I would want to have the ability to see and talk to God. I'd want him to be able to control the weather, like Storm from X-Men. I think that'd be pretty cool, because then I could go to places where there was droughts, and I could help them, you know, like build farms and stuff. I'd be like, yeah, I'll just make it rain for you a little bit. I think Klaus is the type of dad energy where you just see him typing on the laptop. Like, yeah, one tap at a time. I love him. He's like one of my favorite anime like male characters. I love him. He's such a baby. But yeah, the whole thing with Yui was super annoying. I was just like, man, get her out of here. I mean, I'm a fantasy writer. It's kind of hard to find how to fit a romance there until you think of adult romance between people having a healthy relationship, and voila, it's a real fantasy. Right? It's like, I think it's easier to write like a relationship between adults than it is to like write relationships between teenagers. Like, I don't really have any at this point. I don't have any characters that are like. Well, I have my main character from Celestial Valley is 19, turning 20 at the beginning of the story. So I guess she's a teenager for a little bit. Well, not even really, because she literally as the story starts, she turns 20. But even then, like, her relationship is not so, because there is romance in there, but it's not so. I don't know how to explain it. It's not so like shoujo, I guess. Love the openings and endings for Naruto. Yeah, I like the songs from Naruto. I didn't watch Naruto Shippuden though, because I don't like Sasuke. I hate Sasuke. I hate him with a red hot fiery passion. And I don't like salty boy characters, and he's such a salty boy, so I didn't finish watching Naruto because I didn't like his character, and he's like always there, so so I kind of stopped watching it. But I've listened to like all of the openings and endings. I really like the Bluebird. That one's really nice. It's so difficult to find a creepy free romance in media sometimes. I mean, stalking, controlling part of life at some point, turning aggressive or random stuff and then playing the victim. Yeah, right? That's just like a whole trope where it's like, I'm gonna be really possessive and stalkerish toward you. And even if you like so much look at another guy, I'm gonna think you're cheating, and I'm gonna be so, oh, look at me, I'm a man, and I'm posturing. Look at me, I'm scary type thing. And I'm like, that's not attractive. Anything that's worrying, you know, but that's like a whole freaking trope, and I don't like it. So because I don't like it, I don't have any male characters like that, because I'm like, yeah, you can be protective of like you know, the character or whatever, but like there's a point where it's just like worrisome, you know. My brother used to scream Bluebird when he left his room or anything, like leaving to go to the bathroom. That one's a good one too. Or what is the name of the one that, like, I think it's called Yura. I think. I really like that one too. Despite me not liking Sasuke, that anime was, you know, had a good soundtrack. Kekai Sensen's soundtrack is like the best soundtrack ever, but like Naruto had a good soundtrack. And then Cowboy Bebop also has a really good soundtrack. Oh, I don't know if you guys ever heard of the anime Wolf's Rain, but the soundtrack for that, fire. I can't stand the bland fruit that I've seen. Like, add some flavor. Make her spicy, man. That's what I want. I want like a Tomei game type, you know, like anime with like a spicy main character, like a spicy girl main character. We don't get that. You know what? That's what I should do. I should make one. That's my motto. You can't find something you like, you make your own. That's why I made my story, Celestial Valley, to isekai. I don't like modern isekai is irritating, but it's not a modern isekai. It's like an old style isekai. So I made my own. Like isekai when I was like younger, like when I was really just getting into anime, when I was like 13, like 12 or 13. Isekai anime was always so different. It was so different, and it was my favorite genre for such a long time. And now, oh, I can't stand it now. Now it's like the same thing over and over and over and over again. Like, one of my favorite isekai anime when I was a kid was Final Fantasy Unlimited. It was so cool. And also really like Dot Hack Sign, but now now it's like in a world with what is that anime called? In a magical world with my smartphone or something like that. That one was so, my friend watched that, she said it was good, but like it looks like fan servicey trash. So I was like, no, I'm good. Put some seasoning and not just salt. You're right. Put some paprika, some pepper, you know, sprinkle some garlic in there, you know. Don't just little havers be like, oh, I have absolutely no personality. This guy's gonna be abusive to me, but that's okay. Or like the girls wait for the guys to do everything. I'm like, girl, you like him, you know, you do something. Be like, hey, I like your face or something. But no. It's like, oh, I can't. I gotta wait for him to make the first move. It's obvious they like each other. I'm like, girl, come on. So rather still Dragon Ball Bulma. Okay, Bulma used to be legit. Now she's kind of bad. But she used to be like, yeah. Like, she had flavor. Now she's kind of, I don't know, she's kind of boring. I will say, though, completely random, when it comes to Dragon Ball, or, I mean, like, the Dragon Ball, like, franchise, I used to really, really hate Vegeta when I was a kid. Because, like, when I first saw him, it was, like, when he first came, you know, into the story. And I'm just gonna say, Goku is literally the worst husband and worst father of, like, anyone. And, like, Vegeta is such a good, he's such a good father compared to Goku. Goku is such trash. He's such a trash father and such a trash husband. But, like, I'm like, dang, Vegeta, you got your priorities in straight. What language do I know? I don't know. I don't know, like, really any other language but English. I understand Creole, Haitian Creole, because, like, so my parents are from Haiti, but I'm not very good at speaking it, but I can understand it perfectly. Goodness, it's a lot of languages, you know. I wish I knew. I want to learn Japanese. I did take Japanese class for 2 years, so I know a little bit, but, not a lot. I can't have a conversation in Japanese. But there is, I do understand it. I do understand a bit. It was, it's 6 a.m. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, it's so late for you. Compared to Goku, most anime dads are good. Yeah, Goku's a trash father. Oh, excuse me, Albert. That was gross. I'm currently Japanese, so I wish you good luck with it. I don't know, it's intimidating. learning another language is intimidating. I wish you all the good luck in the world. I also thought about learning French because Haitian Creole is really similar to French, so I thought it might not be too hard. I might have a bit of a leg up there, but I really want to learn Japanese. One of my romances is basically two adventurers that traveled together for a long time and eventually got that close after taking care of each other, cleaning each other, and they were separate. Well, yeah, like that's sweet. I like that. She's always so dense and oblivious about. Oh yeah, about like about the romance and those things. Like one of my stories, Day Fell. The two main characters, like, they both know they like each other, and like they are just, I don't want to say toxic. They're not toxic. They don't have a toxic relationship, but like they are like always in each other's business all the time. Like they're very, very, very aware that the other is like really, really likes them. I've been thinking about that story a lot recently too. I want to do some more artwork of the characters from it. I have some old artwork of those characters, but nothing new. Like the male character from that story is my favorite. One of my favorite male characters ever. He is very... he's originally based off of Bayonetta, so like, I'll tell you all you need to know about him. Or like in my story Celestial Valley, the two characters, like my main character Khadijah, she is kind of dense to where like some of the guys that like her, but the main guy who's like the main love interest, she knows how he feels, but she is like a horse, terrified of men, and she's not into him at all. And he's like a giant womanizer, so he's kind of into everyone. Well, I mean, you know, for a long time he's like that. And she's just like, yeah, no, I'm good. Oh, you're part Haitian? Interesting. Yeah, Creole sounds like French. My country has a big amount of Haitian population migrating. The food is pretty nice. Oh yeah, both of my parents are from Haiti. Oh yeah, the food is tasty, especially fried plantains, deliciousness. I figured that because, yeah, I thought about learning French because it's you know, really similar to Creole. Like, a lot of the words are the same, but like in Creole they're spelled differently. So I thought, you know, I can't speak Creole that well, but since I can understand it I can understand it perfectly, I thought, oh, I might give French a shot. I might be able to, you know, do something with that, learn some of that. I used to live in France. It was impossible to catch live streams. Why? I don't know too much about France itself. I heard though, from my friend, he used to be in the military, he told me that Europe doesn't have great internet. I told my protagonists tend to be super nice, innocent, blind, and willing to forgive literally murder. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that. I want them to have some flavor. To be like, you know, nah, you're a freaking murderer. Get away from me, sir. Or like, back to, Diabolic Lover. So, there's literally a scene where one of the characters tries to drown the main character. And then like, after he realizes she's drowning, he goes in there and he saves her, but then like he like kisses her and then like she's like, oh, this is fine. I'm like, dude just tried to kill you. Why are you okay with that? I like all of the guys are like that. Like she almost like they try to kill her multiple times, but she's just like, oh, this is fine. And I'm just like, and she gets assaulted in a church at one point too, and I'm just like, who did they make this for? I don't like romance at all usually, but I love Kami-sama Kiss. Oh yes, I love Kami-sama Kiss. I love that. I've watched that one all the way through. I love that one. It was such a that was such a good show. And like that character too, the main character, she was a little spicy. She was kind of spicy. And like I like that they didn't like. She wasn't dense. Like she was the one who was just like, yeah, I like you. And he's like, okay, I don't know how to deal with this information. So it wasn't the whole like, oh, I'm the guy, I like you, but I'm not gonna let you know, or I'm gonna let you know, but you don't actually know because you're so dense. She was straight up like, nah, I like you. I love to live the history of different countries, and I'm mainly focusing on the Caribbean because why not? The Caribbean. I almost said Caribbeanating. The Caribbean is fascinating, and it's pretty too. Oh, time zones. I'm an idiot. I was just like, why? Why can't you? The time zone, that makes sense. I'm over here so confused. I was like, I don't know what you mean. Why can't you? I'm a dense potato. I find gay romances in yaoi to be super cheesy sometimes, bordering rhymes with yeah, great, yeah. And all the toxic tropes of regular romances. Yeah, like, I feel, yeah, yaoi romances, it takes all the tropes of, like, heterosexual romances and amplifies them to, like, 1,000,000. And it's just like, I didn't want to see this in, like, you know, it's just, and it just kind of, there's a lot of stuff that happens in yaoi that seems to just be like, I don't know, genre, just, like, you know, it's just accepted, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, like the grape. Like, yeah, like the grape you're talking about. Yeah, that's accepted. A lot of yaoi have that in there. I struggle with yaoi because it can be annoying. It's the same thing. Yaoi romance is pretty much the same as like any type of romance. It's basically like shoujo romance. Am I talking about Diabotic Lovers? Yes, I'm talking about Diabotic Lovers. That show irritates me to no. Oh my goodness, it's so irritating. And the girl in there is the most bland and like, oh, she's so boring. I like her design, but like she's so bleh. Let's see, and that and 35. Ah, here we go. The thing I like about Trinidadians and Jamaicans is the language. I love like the Jamaican patois or whatever it's called. Like one of my friends is Jamaican, but I don't know if he can, you know, do the speak with the, you know, the patois. I love it. Yeah, yaoi has a problem with that. Some yaoi tend to fetishize gay people even if they don't like bother reading or watching. It's kind of sad to think about it. Yeah, there's some stuff in there where it's like, I think I remember hearing that yaoi has like two different types of categories. There's like the yaoi that's like made by women for like women, and then there's like yaoi that's made by like gay men for gay men. But I think I've read some of both, and honestly, it's the same stuff. And I'm just like, okay, well, if that's what you want. It's kind of some of the stuff that goes on. It's like, well, I can't really, I don't know how to feel about it, really, because like, it sucks, but at the same time, it's like, I guess that's what they want to put out into the universe, and you can't really like stop them. But it does kind of suck. Oh yes, I'm still live. But I'm going to be getting off here in a few minutes. I need to work on my video for this week. As LGBT, I find it kind of weird since some of my experiences have been not even similar to this. If a random dude approaches you like, hey, like they do in yaoi and anime, you get the fuck out in public. Yeah, right? Like, it's the same kind of like toxic stuff where it's all like, some of the way that the situations are set up, it's like, no one would ever do that. That's just creepy. It's not like, I don't know, like sometimes like some of the scenarios are so ridiculous. It's like I can't even I can't even suspend my disbelief for this. It's just so creepy. I'm like, why can't you just have like a regular romance between two people? Like, you know, it doesn't matter if they're gay or straight or whatever. Just a regular romance without all the weird stuff, you know? The hair is cute. Oh, thank you. She told me, the person who commissioned this, she has like a long purple mohawk in real life, so I wanted to kind of give her like, I don't know, not really a mohawk, but kind of like a, I don't know, like a kind of a shorter hairstyle. Yeah, in my opinion, this first show should be taken seriously. Yeah, I wouldn't try to take it seriously because some of the stuff is just, some of it is problematic. But I guess if you go to any genre of anything, there's you always got them problematic gems. Not gems, but you know what I mean, like those hidden. Some of them aren't even hidden, but you know, every genre has its issue. Yeah, those plots usually get me thinking human beings don't talk like this. They don't get romantically involved. Like, yeah, right? So, like, who are you basing? Like, have you ever talked to a regular person? There's no way. The reactions and I don't know. I think it's just kind of like lazy writing. They're like, oh, it's just more easier to get them together in this weird situation than actually like would actually happen, you know? So I feel like you can make a lot of crazy stuff work if you just like write it, you know, properly. But you know, people be being lazy. This song is dramatic, oh my goodness. Oh yeah, the twin set stuff? Yeah, no, I can't. It creeps me out. Anything to do with like related people is disgusting. Like I can't. It's so like anything to do with like older brother, little sister type trope. That's that's in so many things. That's gross. Like yeah, the whole twin thing is gross. I don't know. The whole like you know Oni-chan thing is gross. Like that one really popular anime where he like marries his sister at the end. Like I don't remember what it's called, but it's really popular, and I couldn't watch it. I was like, that's nasty. That's music for the Twilight song. Drag music for the yaoi talk. Yes, my randomizer knows what's up. Haven't figured out a name for her yet. Oh, yeah, I don't know what she's gonna be called. People being lazy was not my fault. I am also lazy. I feel that on a personal level. Like I said today, I didn't stream earlier because I decided to sleep in. It's my day off from work, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna sleep in because I gotta go into work tomorrow. But because I didn't wake up earlier, I didn't work on my YouTube video for this week yet. So well, I did work on it a few days ago, but I didn't work on it today. Like, I try to work on it on my videos a bit every day, and I didn't work on it today. So when I get off the stream, that's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go work on my YouTube video. Because at this point, yeah, there's not gonna be 2 videos this week. But you know, we're doing a live stream instead. I didn't want to try streaming earlier. But since I usually work like during the midday and in the morning, or at the moment I can only do like later streams until unless it's on my day off. And you know, I'm not being lazy and sleeping in. I'll be able to stream earlier. Can I curse the chat by saying the worst ship I've ever seen? Yes. I want to know. Let me know. The worst ship I've ever seen was Rick and Morty. Just so you know, whoever finds a little sister trope to that doesn't have a little sister. Yeah, they must not have a little sister, because like, I don't see how it's attractive. Younger sibling, I can't speak on younger siblings because I am the youngest sibling of my family. So like, I'm not. I mean, I was annoying. Don't get me wrong. I know I was annoying, but like, I tend to find like younger kids annoying. So it's like, I don't know. That's just a creep. That's so creepy. Like, I won't watch something with that in it because it creeps me out. My favorite part being an animator is just sitting at bed at 6 in the afternoon drawing. Yes. Sometimes just chilling, drawing, maybe getting a snack. That's the best way to spend an afternoon. If you look closely, it's painted over. Oh yeah, there's a sketch under this. I don't do any line art till the end because I hate line art. Because if I turn off the sketch, there's no line art. Not at all. But there will be. Eventually. So it looks kind of weird, but yeah. There's no line art. Eri X Toshinori. I don't know who... From where? I don't know those characters. I'm afraid though it's gonna be something really, really scary. My music... Oop! Hit the wrong thing! My music stopped. Such a boomer! Ew, Ben and Gwen. Ew, from Ben to... Ew! No, that's wrong. That's creepy. They're brother and sister. Ew. Like, I'm fine with ships as long as they're not related. That's just, ugh. Or, like, I was, like, when I was a kid, I was the biggest Inuyasha fan, and people used to ship Shishomaru and Inuyasha together. I'm like, ew. They're literally brothers! Don't do that! If you like line art, you're a witch. Yeah, yeah. People who like line art are I don't know, they're something. I don't understand how anyone can enjoy line art. I hate it. It's literally the worst. That's why I always do it at the end, because if I sit there and I line art a picture, a lot of the time I won't finish it because I just get, ugh. I just dislike it so much. Alrighty, and... So scenarios, all mine areas. Ew, what the fuck? Ew, no! No! How dare they do that to All Might? He's so wholesome, though. No, man. No, don't do that to All Might. He's a dad. Don't lewd All Might. What monster would ever do that? He's just one of those characters that I could never just know. He's just, oh, I couldn't ever lewd him. I don't lewd characters, but like, thinking of it there being a lewd version of him is just, no. He's dad. Are you still not wanting to play music? Oh, my headset just died again. My headset keeps dying. I keep thinking the music is stopping, but it's not the music. It's my freaking lame headset. It's my own fault. I didn't charge it before I started stream. Charged my cell phone, but I forgot to charge my headset. It's retaliating. Bye, Rose. Hi, welcome back. I can't sketch and draw over it, so I draw from start to finish and then liner and then color. I used to do it that way too, but now I just do the sketch and then I do the coloring and then I do the line art last because that's the best way for me to actually finish a drawing because I hate line art. Ugh. Line art is the worst part of art for me. I swear my hands so at a sake case when I do the line art. I have new hands. Oh. That's part of it. So I don't. For me, I don't think line art is so bad like digitally when it comes to, like your hand being shaky, but like traditionally, oh no. Yeah, line art is boring. It's not fun. Bleh. Alright, now it's time for all the fun ambient lighting. I do art in whatever order my brain tells me to. If I shade this first, I shade it first. If I sketch halfway through, right? That's the artist way to do it. That's the I'm doing as I feel way. I stand that. I got to the point where I'm very formulaic. I color everything the exact same way every single time. I start with the skin, then I do the eyes, then I do the hair, and then I do the clothes. This is my favorite part, and all the shiny lights. I'll be that person I live later. Why did it just fun when I draw my favorite character? Sometimes it's freaking me out. I wish I could find it fun. Usually when it comes to me doing the line art, it's just me like groaning internally. I'm like, ugh. I'm gonna line art this mess. I'm unbiased, I just do art. I have no opinions on it. You can change those other games. Favorite foods? Strawberry shortcake. Strawberry shortcake with fresh strawberries. Chef's kiss. What's the worst anime character I've ever seen? I have to think about that one. I can't really think of, like, there's anime characters that I don't like, but they're not, like, I hate Kikyo. I can't stand her from Inuyasha. I hate her. She's not the worst. She's not, like, I just don't like her character, but I don't think she's, like, a bad character. I mean, like, I don't like her character, but she's not the worst, I would say. Or, like, I don't like Sasuke either, because he's such a salty boy. Liner isn't fun per se, but I do it because it makes my stuff look better. It doesn't bother me, so that's good, I suppose. Yeah, I get that too. Like the reason I haven't tried to do like a lineless style is because I like the way line art looks on my art, but I don't like doing it because it takes forever. Favorite video game? Favorite video game would be Kirby Superstar. Or Tales of Symphonia. I love Tales of Symphonia. I'm gonna move these up. I'm gonna sit here and add all kinds of shinies to her hair to make it look more interesting. Oh no, you're fine. Thanks for coming. I'm about to end the stream here in about like 5 minutes because I have to work on my I gotta work on my video for this week. Because I have been a bad kid and decided to sleep instead of working on it. So I want to have a video this week. I gotta end the stream soon. Bye, Hanako. Bye. Thank you for coming. Bye. Oh! What is this? Needs to go a little bit lower. I think I'm gonna leave this here for today. There's still a lot of work I have to do on that hair, but so far it looks alright so far. Still have lots of work I have to do on some parts of this. I gotta make her hair look even shinier and fancier. But I need to get off because I need to work on my video for this week. So anyone. One day. Oh my goodness, car. I know, you're a race car. You go real fast. Goodness gracious. Anyway, if I can, speak English. Thanks everyone for coming. Thank you guys for spending so much time with me. I'm gonna get off now to work on my drawing for my video this week. I will try to figure out a better way to announce when I'm streaming so more people can come and hang out. Because I think right now I'm doing the community tab, but like I'll try on Instagram or Twitter and see if that's better. Anyway, thanks for coming, guys. Bye. See you later.